Welcome back to the channel, guys. I've gone and done it again. I felt sorry for a Volvo. I could not see it scrapped. And yeah, let's get into this. Let's just get into it. I'm excited. I don't want the weather to turn, and we've got a lot to do today. So, first of all, apologise for the wind noise if it's affecting you. This is a 1979 Volvo 245. So the 245 part, it's basically an estate. The 244 is the saloon. Right. I'm worried I've bought another Rustberg, is one thing.
Yes, you
Jackman's holding the camera. So the backstory of this car a little bit is of what I know. I can correct it as and when I get a bit of information. I'm still in contact with the previous owner's son. So this car has been off the road since 2005 according to MOT records and the tax disc on the passenger seat. Not been used since 2008, I think he said. I think he parked it up then, so I don't know if it's been used like on a farm, because it was on a farm. And yeah, what do I know about it? Not a lot, really. It's a bit more solid than I expected, and we'll get into that. But it's also, the wheel's a bit cockeyed that way, because you'll see the other side there's accident damage. So we've got accident damage, rust, the unknown, and quite a bit to get involved with. So follow me for a little bit of a walk around. Let's start at the front. Right, so let's get in the engine bay first. Let's have a quick look around. Thank you, Jackman.
That's right.
So, this is a B21, we believe. Oh, bonnet's alive. And obviously has been sat for a very, very long time. We're unsure yet if it moves. We'll find out towards the end of the video. I'm hoping it's not going to be a Volvo Amazon scenario where it's all locked up.
Or mine.
Or yes, or where it's as you've noticed, there's a bit of moisture in there. Yeah. There's no water in it, but there's moisture in it.
There's moisture in the beginning. Definitely not water.
Hey, it's a start, isn't it? Looking down here, it's as you kind of expect. Everything aluminium has kind of gone a bit furry. Carb looks like it's had a bit of a leak potentially. Bulkhead looks pretty good. Scuttle doesn't. We'll get to that. Front end wise, I'm not massively sure on the dates, but I believe so. Yours, Jackman, is a 77.
Yes.
And that's the round headlights.
Yep.
This is after that, and this wasn't really around for too long, was it? This front end, because then it went to the rectangular lights. I'll insert a picture up here. So yeah, a couple of years really. So being a 79, this is now MOT exempt as well, so that's a plus. You haven't got to pay road tax on another car. So when we get it up and running, we're obviously making a massive game plan of what we do. But I really like these front ends with these square lights. Originally when I saw it, I thought, oh, we'll put round lights in it. But after doing a lot more research, these are actually quite a bit rarer in some ways. I mean, maybe not as loved, I don't know. I quite like it.
It's different. It's
yeah,
really different.
yeah. It's got character. These are very, very cool. Should we go around the rest of it? Right, so we'll drop the bonnet, should be able to get the full effect. The bonnet buys, the paint is very flat, but we all know, and I have tried over there and I'll get to that, I'll show you in a second, but paint's very flat, but Volvo paint is normally pretty good. It'll probably polish up. Obviously there's tons of scabs. Scuttle, the windscreen is, no, that's just the round, but on the MOT it had failed for the crack, and it's delaminated, it's been sealed a lot of times there. The scuttle, I don't know how much of it I can save. I'm going to try my best. It's not actually gone through on that side, but it has definitely gone through here, so we might be able to get like a DIY shot blast. What's that come from? DIY shot blaster in there, and maybe tidy all that up. Wing wise, to be fair, they're really good. A few scabs, little battle scar there from a moose. Dirt in the arch.
Has it got the plastic liners this year?
It has, yes. So it's got the plastic arch liners here, so we'll see how bad the inner wings are behind that, because we'll have to probably take the front end off to get to the scuttle to do a good job of it. I think so.
You have to remove this because it comes down here.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll get a bit more involved with that. The rest of the car, I really like its patina. If you know me, not everyone agrees with this, but I do genuinely think paint's a little bit overrated sometimes, and this is very, very cool. So we're going to see what we're doing with it. But round the car, genuinely, it's, apart from being a bit scabby, it's quite straight, isn't it, Jackman? It's not.
It's definitely, it's used, but it's not battle scarred.
No, it's not like being bashed into or anything like that. This is definitely its better side.
Is it?
I think. Do you think it's his better side?
There's not much difference between the two, but neither of them are bad.
No. On the tailgate, it's a little bit. Oh, that's actually come away. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's not. Yeah.
That's. I don't think that's roof felt.
Yeah, I'm not sure that should be there.
That's roof felt.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Oh dear. Oh,
so
my.
In the back of the car is a tailgate in the correct colour. We might have to fit that. Obviously, when the number plate goes, it's a bit annihilated. It's been abroad, I would say, with the GB badge on the back. Rear light, a bit cracked, but the original Hellers. I think we have a genuine tow bar here. Yeah, Volvo tow bar. So that's really cool. That's obviously staying. We're going to use that. That I cannot stand. That's getting kicked off. In the boot. Do the struts hold? Do they? Oh my god! The car came with a tailgate, and the tailgate is even the same colour as the car. So I mean, it's not perfect, but
It'll match the rest of the
but it'll match the rest of the car if we retain patina. We'll get into the inside of it in a minute, but we're going to do a quick walk around the outside because there's loads of treasures in there, and it really
smells.
it stinks. Smells like wet dog or something. I don't know. I don't really want to know, but we're going to find out. This side, this is why I probably said this is probably the worst side. There is a few ripples, like in the doors and stuff like that. It's had a few dinks. The seal's been hit, unfortunately. Ignore that. We'll get to that. The back of here, oh Christ, that was attached. So that's not there no more. There's a hole there. These I quite like, the old side markers. They're pretty cool. Hopefully all that works. Yeah, I think this side is worse. We could, yeah, that's a problem.
Oh, I'll let you do that.
Yeah, I might not push that while it's parked outside, but that's the inner skin, so I don't think water can actually get in the car, but that's not ideal. This is surface. This doesn't look like it's gone through. What have I done? But I could not see this car scrapped, and it's I think it's gonna be a fun project. This is definitely the elephant in the room. You should not be like that. So that's going to be one of the first things to try and fix, if any of this works. So basically in here, the story is, I think it's slid, a curb, something. It's basically crumpled the bottom arm. we'll get involved a little bit more. We've had a bit of a look.
See there where it's hitting something.
Oh yeah, it's bowed the wheel, so that's toast, and it's unfortunately ruined this arch liner where it's been pushed around and potentially driven like that as well. So that's not ideal. On here, that all looks like mud and stuff like that. And on the other side of it, you can actually see the bottom arm is twisted. So we'll do some measurements and stuff like that, and hopefully it all pans out. But look at this, all original paint, and it's solid. So it's really not too bad, just full of mud. Volvo's impact system, all the inner wings look decent. Quite impressed, quite impressed. So we've got all this to sort. Obviously all these bushes need doing. I don't know if that sway bar's maybe bent as well from the damage, but it's all doable. And this is potentially a financial mistake.
I got the screwdriver out yet.
So we're going to now attempt to get it started, but we'll have a quick look inside first.
Let's not rush. We need to check the electrics work.
Okay, Jackman's being sensible. Let's look at the inside, and then we'll do the correct thing. So, on the inside, I'm going to climb in for the first time. You're joining us for the first time seeing this car. Oh, it's like a Volvo. Lovely. It does stink, I'm not going to lie, it does smell. Right, inside the car, it's actually really clean. These seat covers, I have had a sneaky look. They are, this seat had one on as well, and they're in really good nick. There's no damage to them, they're just dirty. So, that's really cool. Got a Range Rover badge. Interesting.
Future virgin?
Maybe. 2005. When the road tax was £165 for 12 months. Last taxed on the 23rd of July 2004. Interesting. That ran out in 2005. In here, it's a bit skanky, I won't lie. All this works. I believe this is M45 gearbox, so that should be capable of handling a bit of power, maybe.
Nothing this engine will produce.
Yeah, this engine.
Isn't there a story behind the box?
Yeah, so the V5 to the car, and the previous owner mentioned that it actually used to be an automatic. So I'm quite glad that it's not an automatic now, because what I want to do with the car. But it was manual swap, so the engine isn't the original engine. I will check the V5 with the numbers, but I believe the engine and gearbox are swapped. When the engine went, they took the chance to put the manual box in. Again, if I find out any more information in the meantime, I will correct everyone with that. But inside, it's actually got quite a few options. So it's got the rear demist, the rear fog light, and stuff like that. It's got quite a bit going on in here for a Volvo of this era. Oh, that's horrible. I'm not put gloves on for that. Radio. Obviously put a battery on it soon and have a look. In the glove box, look, he's got his little mirror. What's this? Litre to gallon conversion tables at BP Garage. 81. That's interesting.
How much is fuel then?
32p. 30p. That's madness. That's definitely. So, we got in here. Oh my god, what have we got here? Right, what have we got here? Paynton Motor Club. I might have to go somewhere on the car, maybe back on the grill. And in here, I'm told there's the actual original owner's manual, year model 1979, and it's got all your bits and pieces to learn how to use the car. Stuff with OEM. So you can see how basic, that's a very basic one. So we've got the rear fog light in there and the reader mist. Obviously you've got a faster seatbelt flasher, which I hope works. The Cornish map, 40p. I'll have to look through that, see if anything's been marked off. In here, I do not know what that is. Is that a service manual? Potentially, I don't know what that's for.
I don't know.
I don't know, we'll have to look at that. An absolute ton of matches. I mean, is this for when we get annoyed with it? Some fuses.
Oh, is that a good sign or not?
35 pence.
Okay, that's a good sign. They're old.
And they've not been opened. The old co-op matches. So there's loads of treasures in this car. Oh, everything just works. I wonder if that works. So
it's complete, isn't it? The interior.
It's all here. I can't see anything missing. I mean, this is a relay which is on top of the dash, which is interesting. Here we've got. Yeah. That is cool. That's neat.
Oh, at least you've got that.
That's in there. Yeah. We've got a dog lead, so we take the dog for a walk.
Shop dog.
That is rusty.
It matches the rest of the car.
I can get out. And a tag for a cow. So yeah, that might have tagged from the mirror. We've got an old receipt here. Any chance of reading what that is? No, I think that's cigarette paper. I don't know. So yeah, the interior of the car seems to be all there. Oh god.
Let me just put the steering lock on.
Yeah. Let's we have got ignition keys with this car.
There you go.
Is that deodorant?
Yes.
When did that go out of date? Oh, it's a roll-on as well.
What? Oh.
Yeah, Chapman, it's a gift for you.
Oh, I'll pass on that.
Thank you for helping me.
There's actually stuff left.
Let me get the lock off. Oh no. I'll deal with that in a minute. Probably because the wheel's jammed against the arch. In the door pocket, British comedy classics. Is that pipes?
Yes.
That's why there's so much tobacco and matches then. That's a lucky rock. That can stay with the car. That's a registration number for a different vehicle. We might have to do a DVA check on that. He was drawing a brick.
Oh.
Various bits and bobs.
Ice scraper.
Ice scraper. Another Billy Connolly! We're gonna have to put some of this stuff on.
Let's hope the radio works.
Well, he liked his comedian stuff. That's all that. What's this for? This is a. Brake disc pair. A pair of brake discs in
04.
04.
So they're new brake discs.
Hey, there you go. We haven't got to do them. They can be and some rope to keep your cows in the car. Oh, look at that. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think it's meant to do that.
I don't think it's meant to do that, but it closes nice. Get your deodorant in there, Chapman. You might need
Thanks.
that later. It'll work up with sweat. Oh, there's some rust. That'll be fine. But that, everything just works. I love. There's something about a Volvo. I'm sorry. One interesting thing of the design of a Volvo 240 that many people probably already know, but I'm going to point it out anyway. These doors are the same as a saloon, and they bow down just like a saloon. So that's why it kind of looks a bit weird. Really, your eye should be just doing that, but production costs meant they just put the back end on it basically. So there you go. It's a fun fact. In the back, shall I get in?
Yeah, go on, get in the smell.
The guy must be rather large. Look, I'm a what? Shy of 6 foot maybe, 5 something. I can sit in the back comfortably. Future Simpsons can sit in the back. It's nice and cosy. Look at the headline, it's mint. It really stinks in it. What's that light for? Fasten seatbelts in the back. More cigar stuff. Stickers, another receipt. No, product. Mole Farm. I don't want to know what that is. It's a farmer's thing. So it's definitely on a farm. Oh, it does smell in here. I've got to get out.
Do the windows work?
They're going to work. Look at that.
Yeah, let's not risk it all the way down.
All the way. While she lives outside.
That was rust.
Don't need a roof. Boot wise, we've obviously just covered that. That's not in the best of shape, so we can maybe wait one boot out of the two. But what we do is we'll quickly grab this out. Heavy engine lights.
You're going to need that.
Another Haynes manual. Right, I'm going to just say, oh god, there's a quick story behind. Oh my god, Chapman, there's loads of notes in it.
That's definitely not.
That's not a good sign. Right, so this car came around because Mrs. S, and I'm going to blame her for this purchase. Valentine's Day came round and she goes, what do you want Valentine's Day? I said, I don't want anything, we don't celebrate that. She found an old 240 manual and she went, well, I know you haven't got one of them, I know you haven't got the car, but you like collecting old Volvo manuals. So she bought me a 240 manual. I then went, I need a 240, that's permission, hence 240. It's your fault. Right, on to stuff. Starter motor, that's not a good sign.
No.
Towing hooks, that's not a good sign.
That towing hook is most probably from when I had the accident.
Maybe, yeah. Spark plug, oh, free tools. Spark plugs, spanner.
Are they the proper Volvo? That's proper Volvo 2 kit, isn't it?
I think it is a Volvo tool bag, yeah. Yes, it's got Volvo into it. Oh, look after that. I can live in there. 240 man. Oh, I'm not looking. That's had work. Oh dear. Dog bolt or some sort. That's a bit minging. What's in here? Oh my god. Right.
Oh, there's some more.
Another can of Lil.
Is that actually
2003? It's not full though. How's that burst?
Oh, Philharmonicos?
That's a cam belt. So it's had a cam belt done. We don't have to do a cam belt. That's a spare one. We'll keep that. Wait for the comments to go mental. Wiper blades, spares?
Yeah. Well, you need wiper blades.
59p. Anyone not in the UK, that's cheap.
65p for a set of bulbs.
There's a lot of points and condensers and things like that. Loads of bulbs.
Wow. Oops. That's heavy.
What's in there?
I don't know. What?
They're blades of some sort. They might come in handy.
Definitely farming equipment.
That's farming stuff. More tapes. What have we got in here? Car audio check tape. These are going to be his mixtapes he's made. Light Music by Gran. We're going to listen to Granny's music. What's this one? This is amazing. Johnny Cash.
I hope the radio works now.
Spark plugs, leads. Some sort of vac pipe. Loads of ropes, loads of farming stuff. That is original for spark plugs, isn't it? That's pretty cool.
Is that a tin of polish?
That's shoe polish, I think. Silicone polish. That's turtle wax. Hey, he loved his car, didn't he? Yeah. He loved it.
I need dogs.
And it stinks in here. Some brake. Oh my god.
Contains asbestos, Mark.
Contains asbestos. That's me dying a bit sooner. That's the wax. Exhaust. That's full. That'll still be fine though. So I will. Rear window lifts. It hasn't got electric windows.
I don't know.
Well, there's another OEM.
I have no idea what that's for.
So a couple of fan belts in here. Oh, there's a spanner. Ford. Around Britain with Ford. The map.
Looks like that's what had the lilt on it.
That's disgusting. Is there anything under this? Does it go further down?
No, but that looks quite solid.
It looks very, very solid. Wiring's in good shape, still got its original tape on it. That Chapman.
Yeah, let's not go too far. Ow!
All the chassis plates are still in. Oh. Got a new brush. The doggo would be happy. She likes running off with that. What the hell is that?
Chainsaw blade.
Yeah, farming stuff. That is pretty. Hazard light switch. I don't know if that means that's first. You know what that is?
It's a fuel cap.
Yes. But for an early 60s car, that'll fit a Mini. That's an early twist off cap.
No, that would fit your Amazon.
Mini. Yeah, Amazon. Yeah. Rope, spark plugs. Yeah, you get the gist. Loads of
What's behind that panel?
stuff.
Because
That's mad.
It looks like that panel comes off.
Someone's had it. There's the wheel.
Oh.
There you go, got a new spare wheel. Let's have a look how rusty it is in here. That's mint. The tyre's still good. What's the date on it? Ooh. You got a date on this? Some of them do, some of them don't.
It's a bit flat. It might not have a date because it's too old.
So in the back we've got one of these, that's handy. There's a lot of spare parts. Oh no, it's chain links. That's more farming stuff. That's a cap for a rear light, like a light enclosure, isn't it, Hella?
Yeah.
So it's like an internal. Keep hold of that. Apart from the hole we can. Oh Christ. Okay.
It's alright. It's just ventilation.
That's just ventilation. That's just getting the smell out. But oh my god, look at all them connections for the.
Oh dear. What? What? Oh, that'll be the tow bar, won't it?
Oh yeah, it's a towing harness, isn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah, that might not work. Rear heated screen, that might not have been factory then, because that definitely isn't Volvo material. Yeah, we're not having a rear heated screen because that's just, they need that where we're going. But all in all, really, there's some right treasures in there. I'm quite impressed with that. That will do me. That's not too. A few holes, there's a few holes, isn't it? Yeah, quite happy with it. Arch wise, apart from that bit I've just punched through, arches are pretty decent. No holes. Got a snail all the way from Devon. That's obviously how far down in the.
There's definitely a lot of mud on it.
These are lovely. We're missing one though, unfortunately, so if anyone's got one, that'll be ace. It's really solid.
So it's not a Rosberg?
It's not a, it's not a Rosberg. Open the door. That's mint. Interior so far, I've not found a rip on anything.
No, they're still good.
Hey up. Should it have heated seats? There's a wire in there for heated seats, but there's never been plugged both sides. There's no switches for them.
No, but I'm also more interested by what this is on the seat.
That's rat poo.
Yeah, I was going to say this is that. That's
Is not a good sign for electrics.
no. Do you want to lift the rear seats up?
Shall we? There you go. Can you work out how to do it?
Well,
there's a lot of nuts,
yeah.
but it's not rotten.
No, but it's more.
And the mats haven't got to it.
They've been underneath it, but it doesn't look like they decided to make a nest out of it.
There's another OEM wire.
That'll be for the seatbelts. Yeah, because even round here's good.
Under here, we're trying it. We're gonna have the interior out because I want to see how good the floors are, and obviously things like seatbelt anchorages, they need to be solid and decent. Look at that! I love Volvos. Everything just does what it's supposed to do. We hope. There's a light in the back for the passengers as well.
Yeah.
How cool is this? So in the front, obviously, I was sat in here earlier. We know it's a auto to manual swap. There's a torch in this door bin, but nothing else.
Does that work?
I don't know. Oh, wouldn't say so, no. Stuff like that, I might try and retain in the car. But all this, it's really good. There's a little bit of corrosion there. It's really good.
Why is there a bird water bottle with liquid in it?
Ugh. That can go straight in the bin. Whatever that is, that's disgusting. Up in here, that's nice and decent as well.
Yeah. Oh, you can see the difference between the headliner colours.
But if it's smoked in, that'd be that,
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
That explains the.
So all the controls seem to work. I can't see a heated seat, but this is something's missing out of here, I think. Or is that how it should be? There's switches there's wires for heated seats. Oh, he's dropped his thingamajig there.
What?
Is that? Oh no, that's where the rug's held down. I thought it might have burnt the floor. In here, is there fuses in here or something? There's your fuses.
The fuses. Are they all good? Well,
Don't look that bad. Some spares as well. We've got some spares in the boot. There's a lot of extra wiring being done in there, but we'll ignore that for now. Everything will work, Chapman. Everything's going to work. Oh, it stinks, but it's all there. So, I hope you like. We've named it Rose because of the Valentine's Day Haynes manual. Red car, Rose. This is Rose the 245. All cars need names, and you're a monster if you think otherwise. Let's chuck a battery on it, and we'll end that video with seeing, is anything got any life? And in the next video, we're going to see if this.
Let's see if it sets on fire when we plug the battery in.
Fire? No, Chapman, it won't be fire. It'll be fine.
It
Right.
would be if Matt was here. Right. Go on.
Battery on. We've got life. Join us in the next episode, guys. I'm going to leave you there on a cliffhanger. Join us in the next episode, guys, and we'll see if this thing turns over. This is exciting. That's amazing. Wait a minute. Does it work? No. We'll get that working. Right, join us in the next episode, guys, when we get this thing running. It'll run, won't it? Of course it'll run. It's not going to be seized, not going to be anything like that. And we see how far we can get with it. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Drop in your comments below. What shall we do with this? I've got a plan. Let's see if it aligns with what you think. That might not be staying. Catch you next one, guys. Remember to check out all the things in the description below. We've got hats, which Jackman's wearing, and we've got stickers. So go and please have a look and purchase. All the proceeds will go into getting this old girl back on the road. Catch you next one. It's gonna be exciting.